Hello Fin fans, welcome to another video, and today I have my FNAF 5 animatronics. This is not all of them, this is just some of them. If you don't know FNAF, it's this super cool game where you stay 5 nights at this pizzeria. We will be presenting Circus Baby first. Circus Baby I worked pretty hard on. I did the orange part, but I didn't do the fan, but I did do the jingly shoes. She kind of is the mix of a baby with a clown, and it is also the mix of some kind of elf. Clown, baby, elf. It was very hard to make the middle of her because there were so many pieces I needed. Like, I needed something for the pin arms, I needed something for the fingers, so I just added dots. And I also was struggling on the head because I didn't know if I should make her nose pointing out like Pinocchio. But it was in the design, so I just had to put it. It's Scott Cawthon's design, you know. And speaking of Circus Baby, we are next doing the Bitty Babs. So the Bitty Babs are usually half the size of an animatronic. We're giving an example to Funtime Freddy. So the Funtime Freddy animatronic, it has a mini Bonbon, so why not make a mini Bitty Bab? This is too big, and I really mean it. I was struggling trying to make it smaller so it wasn't the size of a normal animatronic, so we could do some gameplay with it. As soon as I made it, I was obsessed with it and I wanted to play with it. The Bitty Babs they were very hard. I kept struggling on the lip piece, and I had to make several different designs because of the jump scare part. It was just super difficult, but I'm thankful that I made it work. So now let's look at the mini Bitty Bab I did. So it has a sand-like color plating piece, and it has 4 tiny circles at the bottom, and you could actually make this tiny little Bitty Bab. But I also made the Bitty Bab with a round head because, well, all the other heads of the animatronics are just square, and I wanted to fix that with the mini ones. So the next animatronic we will be doing is with Ballora. Now, Ballora, well, I was kind of struggling on her lip piece, and I just didn't know what to do. So I just went with this design because it was the best. Because if I extended her mouth too much, I would have to make a bigger head. And if I had to make a bigger head, it would look non-proportional. Then down here, I made the skirt piece with some kind of pink piece that you could use for an umbrella, a pink one. It was very hard getting Ballora to stand up, but I really like how Ballora has these long, flexible arms, so she can do her ballet moves. But it was very difficult when I noticed this. Yeah, I'm just angry with that, but I like how it does this. I was also kind of struggling on the legs because I kept having to do redesigning them just like the Bitty Bab head. But I finally found this little design when the leg pieces get thinner. I also added the white Ballora shoes. The next animatronic we will do is the Mini Rena. I didn't do a very good job with the Mini Rena, but I will admit I do like her skirt. The skirt is 6-plated circle piece. It has 6 plates. I really like the same with Ballora. I really like how I made the arms. But the problem was I had to redesign the legs a bit, same with Ballora's, because I didn't have too much of these pieces down here. It was also hard making her neck, but at least it worked. And just like the Bitty Bab, I made a mini version of the Mini Rena. My favorite part about this is how I did the skirt. Just look at it. Now, Funtime Freddy with Bonbon. Sure, we're companions, so why not do them both? Bonbon I was obsessed with, and I really love him. But the thing I added was, like, you know how some puppets have like those little things at the bottom? I added that to it, and I also added these cute little bunny arms. I also, since this is an animatronic, I added its little animatronic mouth inside of it. I also added rosy red cheeks on the mouth and a bow tie with a little button. Now, here's the mini version of Bonbon, which I used a block, a tiny circle tiled one circle plating. Now, I also did something, I made like the Freddy pretty similar. I didn't know how to really do the ears that much. It was very hard doing them. But I also love, and I mean love, the top hat. But the problem about how all the animatronics arms can only like do this motion. Also, don't really like the legs because you can only make them walk like this. But I do like how you can turn their heads. Final animatronic will be Funtime Foxy. So Funtime Foxy, he was pretty hard to do on, and the thing that I really don't like about him is that he doesn't even look like Funtime Foxy. He looks more like Mangle or something. Like unmangled Mangle. Like what? I kept trying to struggle on the ears, and I didn't know if I wanted to make this piece go here or here. I also kind of struggled on the mouth, but I eventually went with this idea, and it also reveals a bit of the animatronic mouth. So if you didn't notice, on all the bottoms of the animatronics, they have this animatronic gray neck, which I really like. Also, when I first made this, I didn't even add a tail. So I added this tail with a cool feature that makes it look like the actual Funtime Foxy tail. But it's still, I will admit, this still looks like Mangle. And that is all my animatronics. And if you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that little notification bell. And thanks for watching. Bye everyone.